Reproduction of Graceland. I've been working on it for about a couple of years, and I'm just about almost finished. And it's a tribute to Elvis that I wanted to do, and I go around the country with a 22-piece orchestra, and we do a tribute to Elvis. And we work all over the country and all over the United States. So I've been wanting to build this house since I was a kid, about 15, 16 years old. When I was about 17, I met Elvis in Las Vegas back in 1973. And I was real excited to get to meet my idol, you know, for the first time. And we rolled around and talked around a little bit, and I told him, Elvis, I want to build Graceland one day, and I told him one day I'll make my dream come true. Well, as you can see, this is the inside, this is the entry hall. This is like Elvis had an entry hall like that, and this took me a long time to get it down right. And this is all marble up here. This is all marble, and that's why it took me so long, because everything had to be special ordered. And the glass up here is all stained glass, music notes and things like that, and took a lot of pride in doing this. Over here it says Melody Land, ML, Melody Land, but all the press calls it California Graceland. And this is the stairs like Elvis had. He had the bedroom upstairs and stuff like that. And so it's just pretty, it's 8,000 square feet house. So pretty big. And this is that big chandelier like Elvis had. Elvis had a big chandelier like that he really enjoyed, I heard. That's what he says. And this is the ballroom that we're having up here. And I'm having a big dome here like they have in Las Vegas. A glass dome. There's going to be a chandelier in there. And they're going to have a grand piano here. Big white grand piano, like Elvis had. And this is a master bedroom that we have here, and this is just like Elvis's room he had. He had the windows like that. All the Elvis fans know that Elvis used to cover him with some aluminum foil, because he didn't like the sun coming in. So that's the way he liked it, because he didn't like the sun. Let me show you the master bathroom here. It's all made out of marble. This is all marble from Italy. And I imported it from Italy. And the jacuzzi is a 7-foot jacuzzi here. And got a his and hers sink here. And these are all 24-karat gold. This came from France. 24-karat gold and stuff like that. And the showers, they came from Italy. So they're twin showers, stuff like that, and the marble. And I also have a skylight up here. And there's going to be a big chandelier in there, and you might get a kick out of this. They have some, the bathrooms are made out of lion's heads. They're all lion's head from France. So we're trying to get as close as possible, but I'm having a good time doing it. And so I hope if you guys come down to the United States here, we'll drop by and see Melody Land. Doors open anytime.
In the front room of the world's #1 Elvis fan, and what we're trying to accomplish here is trying to duplicate Elvis's Graceland mansion as closely as we can. In this room here, we keep the write-ups to his movies, who wrote stories on them after he did them for all the publicity, and I'll let my son Elvis tell you the rest.
As my dad said, we are standing in the front room of the world's #1 Elvis fans to our standard. We hope to accomplish this by the material, the memorabilia that we have collected throughout the years and will continue to collect. Elvis is not dead in our minds. He continues to live on forever in our hearts.
Has always been interested in psychic phenomena. He had a strong belief in life after here on Earth.
Do you share that belief, and if so, have you been able to contact Elvis?
Yes, I have. I have seen him on occasion. He has given me information.
How does Elvis look when you see him physically?
He looks good. He looks younger, and he is slender. His hair is not as dark. He looks very healthy, so he has taken on an appearance that he had earlier in life.
Is he wearing a jumpsuit, or do you see normal clothes on?
He has been wearing what he wore here. He loved that. But he isn't wearing that all of the time. He wears that when he plays, and he wears, I saw him last in casual clothes.
Now, we've been talking to a lot of people who are very much interested in Elvis. I mean, Elvis plays a very important part in their life. In which way have you dealt with people who are involved with Elvis?
I've dealt with people who were obsessed in being like Elvis. They're living out their lives through Elvis. Now, these have been people who would sing like Elvis and would train themselves to sing like Elvis and wanted to be an Elvis imitator.
Has Elvis ever made known to you what his feelings on this are?
Yes, he has. I note that he is not judging. He's not critical.
Stephen Davis, and I'm a method actor from St. Louis, Missouri. I play over 300 shows a year as Elvis on stage in front of a variety of people in venues all across the United States. I'm a commissioned officer in the United States Army and served my initial active duty training at Fort Benning, Georgia, and just a little ways south of here. Finished that and was pursuing my master's degree in cinematography at Southern Illinois University at Carbondale when the Army told me they'd run out of money. Discovering that I had enough in common with him physically, vocally, and being from a region of our own United States, my own voice being a baritone, I decided that it would be something I could do. I discovered that Elvis was an only child, that his twin brother had died at birth, and that, strangely enough, I'm an only child. This makes things eerie. I'm a married man, and I have a daughter. And Elvis was married and had a daughter, and in his pre-performing days drove a truck for a living. And strangely enough, while I conducted this research, I had a part-time job driving a truck. Elvis was on a first-name basis with the world. He was as close as the nearest radio dial or the nearest record. To a lot of guys, he was like, he was like the friend or brother they never had. He was cool.
What was his name again? That's Danny. Danny Fitzsimons.
I say something on stage which kind of
What's your name?
hits the nail on the head for some folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe there's only 3 things in life which make it worth living. And that's to have friends and family and the ability to make dreams come true. So tonight, the band and I, we're not so much in the music business. We're in the dream business. And we're proud to be a part of your dream even for a short time.